Ocean City officials are telling us that the rule this week is extremely simple. Don't go inside the water if there isn't a lifeguard present, because the conditions are becoming increasingly dangerous, not only for beachgoers, but also for those first responders who would have to go in and save them. With Hurricane Erin churning in the Atlantic, officials say the waves at the Jersey Shore are expected to grow larger, stronger, and more dangerous as the week progresses.
Which are the things we always worry about on our beaches. That's, number one cause of rescues definitely are rip currents.
Captain Paul Boardman says in Ocean City, they will be monitoring high winds, powerful swells, and the risk of tidal surge, especially after last week's 2 drownings on unguarded Jersey Shore beach. And even though the city has taken steps in recent years to mitigate flooding, he warns that the closer you get to the beach, the higher your chances of experiencing it.
You can't pick your weeks as far as what weather's going to do or not do.
Unfortunately for some families, this is the last week to enjoy the beach and boardwalk before kids go back to school. Further south in Wildwood, officials have issued a warning for the remainder of the week, urging people not to enter the water for their safety and the safety of responders. Back in Ocean City, the beaches will remain open, but with restrictions in place.
Never swim or go on a beach without a lifeguard, ever. But when you come down this week, definitely talk to the lifeguards on the stand, ask them what type of restrictions there are. That includes depth that they're allowed out, flotation devices they're allowed to be used.
The McCormick family is enjoying the last week of their vacation before their little ones head back to the classrooms.
I want to go out in the big waves with Daddy.
But Roland's dad says that might not be happening.
The rip current looks a little dicey, so we'll probably keep them out of the water. I don't know, we'll see how the next 2 days go.
Now, we want to remind folks that the boardwalk obviously is still open and everyone is welcome to come out and enjoy the food and games that it has to offer. But just remember that Mother Nature is completely unpredictable. And even though the beach is still going to be open, that could all change depending on what happens in the next few days. In Ocean City, Shaira, Arias, NBC 10 News.
Check out this satellite time lapse of Hurricane Erin in the Atlantic. It is a Category 3 storm now that won't make landfall here, but it is still fueling some of those dangerous conditions on the shore. Our team coverage continues now with NBC 10 First Alert meteorologist Brittany Ship timing things out for us tonight.
Yeah, we're watching the track of this carefully, but we already know the impacts for our particular area are going to be those dangerous rip currents. So we definitely want to emphasize that. But let's get a closer look at exactly where Hurricane Erin is right now. It has been downgraded a little bit to a Category 3, but the wind speed still at 125 miles per hour, moving to the northwest at 8 miles per hour. Previously, it was moving to the northwest at about 10 miles per hour. The latest update from the advisory that just came in at 11 p.m. is the fact that it stays a Cat 3 all the way through Wednesday afternoon and potentially even into Thursday morning. Previously, it was downgraded to a Category 2 by Wednesday afternoon. Good news is it's still turning well away from our shoreline here. And as we look to Thursday, you can see it continues to track away from us. However, the impacts will remain for this entire week, and that is the high rip current risk here. Even take a look at some of our wave heights, 3 to 6 feet on Tuesday. Tomorrow by Wednesday, that climbs up to 8 feet. So swells from Erin will arrive in our region by tomorrow. We're